Another way to go ahead and use the band for resisted push-ups, planks, or placing it behind my back and doing any kind of pushing or punching movements is to go ahead and shorten the band using a hook over position onto my thumb. Let me show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the band and put it behind me again. Now typically this would be the position that I showed you that's easiest. What we're going to do now to shorten the band is we're going to take it around our wrist and hook it onto our thumb. Now a couple things you need to be aware of with this setup. Number one, we want the band to be placed onto the palm of our hand. So the pressure is not onto our thumb, but the pressure is on the palm. Because it's wrapped around our hand, more of the pressure is going to be onto this part of our wrist. Now some people will say, well, the band rubs against my arm or pulls against the hair of my arm. What you need to do is make sure the band is, number one, spread out so you got two bands laying there and they're not stacked on top of each other. But more importantly, making sure the band is not twisted. When the band is twisted, it's going to create more irritation to your skin. Now, to hook it onto the other side, just simply wrap it around, take it through, put my thumb through, and once again, want to make sure it's on the palm of my hand, want to make sure it's not gone ahead and twist it on my forearm. Now you have a setup where you can go ahead and position it, and you're shortened the band, so now we can go down into our resisted push-up, but because we have it wrapped around, it's going to be shorter. You're going to get resistance through the full range of motion. You can go ahead and do pushing movements. You can go ahead and do punching movements. This is a very nice setup that allows you to get resistance all the way through the movement, and it doesn't compromise your grip. So this will also be one of the ways that we'll set up to go ahead and grasp a bar, grasp a dumbbell, so that we can go ahead and do resisted contrast training. We'll show you more on that in the future. This is a nice setup to go ahead though and use when all you have is a single band and you want to do a lot of resisted pushing movements.